Brian Cruz was good. Planet Randy was good, bro. I don't want no Michael Beasley. Michael Beasley won't help us. Michael Beasley would not help us, man. I don't want no Michael Beasley. We need a Wayne. Michael Beasley time is up. I don't really see him being too effective. He could score, but I don't see him being that effective in right now. He don't really defend. You like Michael Beasley, or you just asked that question? My boy Alfonso, what's good? Thanks, bro. You've been supporting like crazy. Yeah, we got the interview with FYF Sports. We got the interview with him. It's gonna be a good interview. Um, I got a podcast, the Beat 139. That's what I do. I do interviews and things like that. So I'm pretty experienced doing interviews. So it's good to it's good to what I'm saying, you get to know more about a person, what they doing, what they into. I respect his platform, and I think he do a great job, well organized. It's all in all a good show. All in all it's a good show. So we have to get people in. Let's get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up before he come through. You know what I'm saying? We got the things. Things got to be big, man. We're gonna do this big today. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate that, bro. I really do. That means a lot to me, man. That's word up. Shit. Smooth Texas was good. We got the guys in right now. Everybody get the likes up for more people come in because my notifications come real slow. My notifications come slow. My internet connection is good, right? My boy PGH Big Dog in the building. Salute. We got a lot of guys. Yeah, I remember you told me that Texas, y'all went to Arlington together. T Streets was good, bro. D John was good. My boy D John is in the building. T Streets. Hit the like button. We're gonna do a nice little interview. You know what I'm saying? This is what I like to do. I got a podcast, the Beat 139. I'm not debating loyalty. I'm not. I what's the name? Smooth Texas gonna debate loyalty today. Oh, his first time on the channel. Thanks, T Streets. It seemed like I saw that name before. Maybe on another channel. Detroit in the building. What up, though? BJ. Larry Bird was good. Larry Bird was good. How the internet? The internet is good? Because I just got my internet back today. Yeah. Yeah, I like oh, okay. That's why I know I saw your name before. I know I saw your name before. Yeah. Big Albert was good, bro. Wow. I had talked to Aaron about that. I remember Theo. Theo, I remember. Theo told me, he said, yo, you should go check out FYF. He said he's a good dude. Cause you know, I'm not really used to the internet stuff. I just really I was always like a behind the scenes type person. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick background before the interview start with me. Um, I always like my always behind the scenes doing my thing, you know what I mean? Real low profile, even though you know a lot of people knew me, but you know what I'm saying? I was like rah, like you know, real low key doing what I'm doing, right? So I said, fuck it. Like I manage artists, manage rap artists and things like that, party promote and did a lot of things, you know. But I decided to do the podcast back in 2018. And I ain't gonna lie, the first time I did that podcast, the first episode, I was so nervous. I ain't really say much. So, you know, I got together a team. We did the podcast. So I started getting better and better as time go on and on and on. I started getting better. So yeah, so as I like I said, as I got better, um, you know, then I'm liking basketball. So I started doing this, you know. You had to unsub just because I put breaking. That breaking is part of my identity. You know, don't take. I don't put breaking news. I just put breaking. Don't unsub because of that. Don't unsub because of that. I put breaking. I put breaking. I try to. I have certain identities with me, like breaking. You know, wow. You know, little things. Y'all know me. You know what I'm saying? Don't unsub because of that, bro. I don't want no Kevin Love. Yeah, yeah, Malik. You know what it is. You know what it is, Malik. You know, so don't take offense to the breaking. Now, when I put breaking news, it's a difference. I just put breaking, and it's like me basically like breaking like with Woj and them. Like you know what I'm saying? It's not that serious, bro. But I appreciate you back though. Yeah, I don't want no Kevin Love. Kevin Love don't help us. Oh, you watch me cook Kwame last couple. Yeah, man, who went at it today on his channel. See, the thing is with Kwame, he know I'm not cloud chasing, and he know I'm asking a direct question. You know, he lying to the people, and people looking at guilt. Me, I'm like I said, one thing. If anybody want to get under my skin, anybody know me. One thing I don't like people lying on me. That I don't like. I could deal with. That's one you could see me just flip, and I'm like a whole another person after that. I don't like people lying on me. And he clearly lying. He know that Kwame know that's not true. And he got really people really mad at Gil saying he's foul. He like talking crazy, saying he took money off his table and he running with this Tyson Chandler average 5 points and got 60 million. Gil told the coach to sub me out. I only got $24 million and I averaged 10 points, 9 rebounds. I averaged almost a double, and he took food off my family table. So people took that personal, and people is really getting that Gil because of that. So my thing was, I just couldn't do it, and Gil not gonna really go. Gil, I'm not gonna say he's scared of Kwame, but it seems like it because the way Kwame go at him, he still take the high road, still take the high road. And he talked about how he's seen Kwame whip people ass and Kwame can fight. And Gil be the first one to tell you he not a fighter. He'd be the first one to tell you he not a fighter and he not trying to fight. So I think Kwame's taking advantage of that. Because I think if it was someone else who on like a certain type of time, I don't think he would have been so quick just to start for no reason. Now he had every right with the Steven Jackson and the feel how he feel with that. You know what I'm saying? But that Gilbert joint, it was nothing. For Gilbert to say Kwame will still be third pick, we all know Gilbert was captain. I told you don't speak on my name. I told you that. Like you make somebody automatically think that it's a problem. That's right. He never takes accountability. You're right. Yeah. Gil's a jokester. So you know what I'm saying? And so I just told him, see, Kwame, reason why he didn't get down on me like that, because he look and see I'm not just out here just talking a whole bunch of nonsense. He know what I'm talking about, and his platform way bigger than mine. Y'all should see the people going at Gil. I don't like him. I used to like Gil. I don't rock with Gil no more. Wow, I ain't know Gil did that. I don't. Oh man, he's a bad person. Saying that all the things he don't like black women. He disrespectful. He this. He that. Like you know, he really was going in. Jason Cruz. I'm not using his name for clout. You think I'm using his name for clout? Why you say I'm using Kwame name for clout? My boy Marcus was good. Um, Jason Cruz. Why you say I'm using his name for clout? I'm waiting for FYF to come on. So when he come on, we can do the interview. But why you say I'm using his name for clout? I'm not using his name for clout. I really did fuck with Kwame Brown. I still like him. I didn't unsubscribe to him. I don't have nothing personal. It's not personal. I just don't. I think lying on somebody and Gil not going to, you know what I'm saying? I just think it's crazy. It's crazy. And then he preaching one thing and went left. I'm not clout chasing because, like I said, his fans or the people who rocking with him, they like drama. I don't have drama on this page, so if they do come over here and watch or subscribe, whatever they're gonna do, they might be like, I'm not rocking with you no more. He did clout chase off Gil. Kwame did. He found the opportunity. Kwame told me, he said, I never rocked with him. He said, I fake supported him. And then I jumped off the bandwagon. And he said that I jumped off the bandwagon. Then he said, I waited for an opportunity to get at him. He waited for that opportunity to get at Gil. Look what the little thing Gil was saying, and look what he been killing Gil. And Gil didn't say nothing wrong. You said I'm a basketball channel while I'm talking about his basketball game. If you want to talk about him, while you kind of lost me, Jason. It's a basketball channel. Kwame and Gilbert Arenas is basketball players, regardless if they retired or not. They was NBA players. Banks, what up though? So I'm not going at him for no reason. To be honest, I don't think, even if he says something back to me, I don't think it'd make a major difference. It's not like I'm my channel gonna blow up like he blew up with Matt Barnes and them, because I'm not like that. I'm not out here beefing with people all the time. And a lot of people like beefing. I'm not, if you watch my channel, Jason and Jam Rock, if you watch my channel, you'll see that I'm not confrontational. But he clearly lying on this man, and he had me rocking with him, defending him, and you clearly lying on him. He no way in the world, because he got subbed out that game, a playoff game, that's the reason why he didn't get $60 million like Tyson Chandler did. He know that. He know that. But you got people turn. I see people. You see the people saying things about Gil. People destroying Gilbert. Like, don't destroy me on a lie. On a lie. I never said Gilbert didn't tell a coach that. All I'm saying is that's not the reason why you didn't get 60 million and they gave Tyson Chandler 60 million. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Kwame know I'm not clout chasing. He know that. That's why he's staying the fuck away from me, because he like, this dude know what he's talking about. So I'm not really trying to go there with him. because he opening people's eyes, and he see through my bullshit, and he explaining it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm explaining to people how it is. He see that. If I was a cloud chaser, Kwame would dog me. If he knew he could just go over me, Kwame be going in on me. But he know that I'm coming on some real shit and not trying to get down on him, because I don't have. I like Kwame Brown personally. I still do. It's not nothing personal after this. He just need to stop. He need to stop. Because you got people getting down on. You don't know, people are sick these days. People going on Gilbert page destroying him, and people who like the Gil. I seen people in the comments that they don't like Gil. They ain't rocking with Gil no more. I ain't rocking with Gil. You dogging his character. You couldn't wait for an opportunity to get at him. Exactly, Texas. He couldn't wait for an opportunity to get at him. He said, I didn't say nothing to Gil for months after that. You know what I'm saying? Let me this give me 1 second. Y'all Smooth Texas, hold all my guys, hold the chat down for a minute. I gotta make a quick phone call. Hello? What's good, bro? How you? Yeah, how you? Yeah, I'm live already. People waiting, they asking about you. What, 6 or 7? What time? Oh, so 2 hours from now is. All right. So you want to talk? You want to I'm gonna let them know. They wait. People, I got a lot of people online waiting for you. All right. All right. 2 hours from now. I bet. Bet I got you. I bet. So I'm gonna let the people know right now, because we got people waiting. I put it on title already. All right. All right. Thanks. Yeah. What up, people? I just spoke. That was just FYF. Oh, Randy sharp as motherfucker, boy. Yeah, that's FYF. He said he had to do it in 2 hours. So I'm figuring 8:15. I know it's during the game, but the interview probably be like 17 minutes. So I'm gonna drop the link, and guys, y'all want to come in and drop in, we could talk for like 30 minutes. I dropped the link 30 minutes, and we come back and do the interview, because he just called me and said that he said he couldn't he got plans. So the FYF interview will be in 2 hours. He have some plans. He out and about. It'll be in 2 hours. You thought Carcino was cool? Carcino, like I said, I don't have nothing against Carcino. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this. I don't like people destroying somebody's character. Why you say that, Jamrock? Why you say that, Jamrock? I'm trying to let you in. Why saying remove? Hold on. I'm trying to add you, Juke. Try to come back in. I said, who Carcino, who you talking about? Amarion was good, bro. Who you talking about? See you later was good. Drew, come out and come back in. It's not letting me log you in. What's good, Loyalty? How you?
You ready to get roasted?
I'm not. I told you I'm not dealing with you with that. I told you I'm
Why
done
you
with
twist up my words, B?
You did. You did. Everybody's seen it. You did. You said you. So you didn't say.
I'm gonna let you say what you
Yes.
think I said. Then I'm
You
gonna
said.
straighten it
You
out.
clearly said. You said Shaq joined a super team. You said why the media? You said it's the media. Yeah, I know you've been waiting on him, but he said 2 hours. Alfonso, he just called me. You said y'all the media changed the narrative. Why the media didn't
I
get
did
on?
not say that.
You said the
I
media.
said, why didn't the media say nothing about Shaq exercising his free agency right to go to LA?
You said he joined the super team. The people's going crazy.
No, this what I said in regards to super team with Shaq. I said it's a sound bite where he says we went and got a super team in 2004, and they went to the that same year after they won their third. So they clearly was good.
They was good even without that. They kept going to
Yeah, but he says
they
that. So
didn't need
what I said is y'all let the media run your heads, basically saying they created the narrative that LeBron started the super team when it was already started. People was already had super teams in their mind, was already doing super teams. He said it out his own mouth. What you gonna say? That wasn't like LeBron. Okay, we could say LeBron's wasn't like Durant's. We could say we could nitpick like that.
It's totally no, it's
It's
different.
not totally
You
different.
got
You want to
guys
get in the et
it's free
ceteras,
agent. They
yeah.
got together and they joined a team.
Huh?
You had
They
guys
got
free
together and they formed a team. That's
agent.
actually harder than a team that's already established with Kobe and Shaq, and then they go get two future Hall of Famers.
Do you know how old they was? Stop it. Stop
It
it.
don't matter how
It
old. I
does
can tell you.
matter. Also,
I can name other
okay, so
examples where dudes wasn't
hold on.
old.
So Carmelo Anthony and Dwight Howard. What about them?
Carmelo Anthony still
Right now.
killing. People still saying, "Oh, Hall of Famer, how
Hold,
y'all lose?" He had 24 yesterday. What do you mean?
hold up. So Carmelo Anthony and Dwight Howard and guys like
No,
Rondo.
Carmelo Anthony and Westbrook, yes, they'll say LeBron got another super team. That's what they'll say.
They ain't nobody count no Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo, they
All
ain't
right,
count.
bro. That's all I hear.
Smooth Texas, you wanna
y'all got 10 of the 75 all-time players. How y'all losing? I hear that every day.
Smooth Texas, you wanna debate with him? Because you said you want to get hit. I dropped the link. So you said you wanted him the other night.
So yeah, don't twist up my words when you got Shaquille O'Neal saying it himself. He was forming super teams way before LeBron even thought about it. Stop it.
I'm not. I know what it is.
You can know what it is because
Hold on.
you going off what that media soundbite made you
I go
believe
about
that
what I
year.
seen. I go about
Nah,
what I
because
seen.
if they
You
so
can't
super,
say
every team LeBron joined, why they not super after he leave? They super because he's joining them. It's not because of
I
they
never said
great
he
after
was
him.
no factor.
The year he left, Bosh
He
and
no
Wade couldn't even
factor.
make the damn playoffs in Miami.
But you can't always go by that because his teams have a bunch of old guys, and then they have.
Oh, now this
I'm
terrible
not.
arguing point. Terrible. And you put that spade on him like LeBron ain't the GOAT that won with the least amount of help or took his teams further with the least amount of help. We watched it. So I don't understand how that narrative is even the thing, but I guess.
I don't have no issues. Elder, come. You want to come on, Elder? I don't have no issues with it. That wasn't. See, some of you guys may came in on the end of the conversation. Basically, I was just saying that it started there, like far as forming the way it happened.
It did not start there. There's
All right.
been super
I'm
teams
not
way
arguing.
before LeBron formed that
All right.
team.
All
It
right.
was just a unique situation where three good players had exercised
Okay.
their free agency
Answer this.
right,
Okay.
and they
You
gave
want?
player the power for the first time in NBA history. That's why it was unique. That don't
Oh,
mean it
okay.
started.
Okay. So put it this way: had that ever happened before?
No, but what is the significance? What
That's
is
all.
the significance between that
That's all I
and
want to
over
say.
anything else?
What up, Elder?
But just
Hey,
because they
salute,
did
fella.
that, that doesn't prove your point that made them better or the best super
I
team.
never
Or
said it made it better. All I was saying was
you
I
did
agree with
say it was better.
what
First, you agreed with
I never
boy
said it made.
Iman.
No,
You
I
said
didn't.
you agree that LeBron ruined the NBA. Then I
I
checked.
never.
You
I never.
said no.
That was just the title.
You went
I
back
said
on
I
your
agree with
words.
him. I said I agree with him saying you
Hold
take
on.
that. I said I agree with him where the super team started.
You
How they
saying you
formed.
agree with him, basically saying you agree with his narrative, which was LeBron ruined the NBA.
I'm not gonna
That
go
was his
back and forth
whole point.
because one thing when I saw you on FYF, I see that me talking right now it ain't gonna matter. So it don't matter since we going back and
The
forth.
same thing I said on FYF is what I'm saying now.
All right. All right. What
Yeah,
up, Elder?
I agree with. Hey, salute. I agree with Loyalty Films. That definitely wasn't no first super team. I don't know why people forget about. I mean, we're talking about players coming together, right? There
No,
were
I'm
super
saying
teams even before then. You said LeBron.
Exactly.
I thought I just heard you. Hold on. I thought I just heard you say that
It
LeBron was the
started.
one that started it. Did you just say that? Yes
Exactly.
or
You
no?
heard it.
look, hold on. I said when players, the way they formed it as free agents, they came together and did it. Top players, top 15 players, three top 12 players in the NBA.
All right.
Saw that.
So hold on, Kareem. Durant did him one up. Does that make his case tip? Like, it doesn't matter.
No,
Durant joined a 73 and 19.
You're not letting me talk. Like he asked a question. What
All
you
right,
said? What you said, Elder?
No, I was just asking because I thought I heard you say that in your opinion, that was the first super team that was formed by players.
That's where it started.
That
was
saying?
his point. Yep.
What guys at that? I don't count guys if you at the end of your career. That shit don't count. That happens all the time.
It doesn't
That's
matter.
part of the problem. That's part of the problem of this super team, not super team, all that. So, do you consider the Lakers a super team now?
Technically, yes. Technically,
why?
yes.
LeBron's at the hold on. LeBron's at the end of his career. Why would that be a super team, bro? He's hold on, my brother. Hold on. LeBron right now is older than any of those Boston Celtics that came together.
Exactly.
Paul Pierce, KG, and all. He's older than all of them right now when they came together. So why would the Lakers be a super team now?
Because LeBron's still a top 5 player in the NBA.
No. You said age determines it, not playing skill. You didn't say. You said when guys on their way out of the end of their career, that takes them out of being a super team because that's what you use against what's in them. Even though, hold on, bro. Even though all of the Boston Celtics were still heavy producers,
great.
They still produced great.
Yes.
Yeah, and it produced enough to win them a championship and go to the championship twice.
And that team was Shaq.
Y'all move the goalposts too much, man.
Well, we all can't talk at the same time. Like, Eloy, you had your chance. I'm trying to hear what he's saying.
All right, go ahead, fam. Go ahead, because
what I'm saying is you can't change the goalpost to fit your narrative, and that's what you're trying to do right now. Because you said when I brought up Boston, you went to I don't count old guys at the end of their career as a super team. So I go to LeBron. He's old and at the end of his career. So how can that be a super team? That's being hypocritical.
But Elder, I don't think he don't got me because I clearly said
got him.
You don't let me talk, man. Like what I'm saying, Elder. The point I'm making is Boston. Let me ask you this: how did Ray Allen get to Boston?
Same way. It's time to trade. Bring him over here now.
How did Ray Allen get to Boston?
They both came in on a trade.
How did Ray Allen get to Boston?
I just told you how he got there.
How?
You want me to say it again? On a trade.
Thank you. How did Kevin Garnett get there?
Trade.
How did LeBron get to Miami?
Free agency.
How did Bosh get to Miami?
Free agency.
That's the point I'm making. They formed it. Boston couldn't control what they doing. I was said free agent.
Oh, okay.
They couldn't control.
Hold on.
form it.
Hey.
The first one formed it. Not as
He's digging a hole, fellas.
Hold on. You sure is. Hey, Kareem, do you consider the Nets a super team right now?
Huh?
Do you consider the Nets to be a super team right now?
Yes.
How did James Harden get there?
Trade.
Couldn't control it. Right?
He got there.
Couldn't control it. He couldn't control it. It's the same, bro. I'm telling you, bro, you try to move the goalpost to fit your narrative. You're saying that the Boston Celtics, because it was a trade that brought Kevin Garnett there, even though there's publications showing you that he was told to go to Boston, they convinced him to come to Boston. Hold on, bro. Then you said because Ray Allen was traded there, he had no control, which he did. It's the same thing with Brooklyn. Hold on. It's the same thing with Brooklyn then, bro. Because did James Harden have control over him going to Brooklyn? Because if he didn't, that means if he didn't, that means he's not a super team then, by your standard.
All right.
You just said the Boston guys are not a super team because they couldn't control their destiny because it was a trade.
It was a super team. I'm saying it's different. Now let me talk for this 2 minutes and then y'all can talk.
Go ahead.
Clearly, I'm gonna break down how I started. The basic of the conversation is Bron and Bosh and Wade. They had a ton of cap space. They came together. They did that, right? So that what you saying formed the super team. Harden, you saying Harden we saying the start of it. So you bringing up Harden really doesn't matter because we saying the start of it. But okay, you can bring up Harden. I got something for you on that, right? You saying did Harden control his situation? Technically, he didn't. He asked to do it. Hold up. He asked to go there. He didn't. Rockets could have traded him somewhere else, but other teams don't want to get involved in that because they couldn't resign him, and they didn't want him to go has a hissy fit. And Philadelphia didn't want to trade Ben Simmons.
Can I help you, bro? Let me help you.
Hold up, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
Hold up. So
go ahead.
If y'all saying control, Harden went asked to go to Brooklyn, right?
He did.
Yeah. Boom. He said he wanted to go to Brooklyn, but technically,
he did.
The Rockets didn't want to send him to Brooklyn, which they could have sent him to Philadelphia. They didn't want to trade him there. So how he had so much control? How do you?
Hold on, bro. I need you to really listen to yourself. James Harden asked to go to Brooklyn. Okay. You just said that. Where did James Harden end up?
Because Philadelphia didn't want.
Where did James Harden end up? Where did he end up?
It doesn't matter. But if Philadelphia was willing to give up Ben Simmons, he'd have been in Philadelphia.
Bro, hold on. What you're doing is you're trying to throw in a hypothetical or a what if.
Hypothetical.
Kareem, let me help you, bro. What's the fact in everything we're saying? You saying a what if about Philly. I'm telling you a fact. The fact is this. James Harden asked to go to Brooklyn.
Okay.
And the other hold on, bro. The other fact is James Harden ended up in Brooklyn. Now let me help you with this. In the NBA, superstars go where they want to go.
Hold on,
bro. Because I can't do this. I can't.
Kareem, you have very few superstars that don't get to go exactly where they want to go. You have many examples, starting with the James Harden, going to the Anthony Davis. Actually, you could even get to what's his name? He was one of the few that didn't get to go where he wanted to, but he ended up getting there anyway. So what I'm trying to tell you is how these deals work in the NBA. When a superstar say, I want to go here, that's where he goes. And guess what happened back there in Boston? Kevin Garnett said, no, I want to stay here and do it. I want to get it out the mud. Everybody convinced him, bro, it's time for you to go to Boston. You need to hook up with Ray. You need to hook up with old boy and go to Boston. And guess where he ended up?
The same year. So how you gonna say they said you need to hook up with Ray?
Guess where he ended up, bro?
Like a couple weeks before. What's his name?
No problem.
Hold up. He said Kobe. He said he wanted to go to the Lakers. They had two deals on the table. They had 2 deals on the table. He wanted to go with the Lakers at first. He called Kobe and waited a couple days. Kobe didn't return the call. He said, "Well, I guess I'll go to Boston." You got
printed. Hey, you got printed proof of that story. You saying? Hold on, you got print. Where at?
Go look
Where did
it
he
up.
say it at?
Go look
it up.
Kevin Garnett. Somebody on the chat. Go look it up. Kevin Garnett said, "I wanted to go to the Lakers. Kobe didn't return the call, so I told him to accept the Boston deal." He had 2 deals.
Hold on. It's no problem. It's no problem. He liked the Lakers. Wanted to go there. Didn't work out. Where was his second choice?
That's the only.
You're not answering the question. I don't miss it. You're not listening. You're not listening, bro. You're not listening. They get to go, bro. They get to go where they want to go. I'm trying to get you to understand that.
Clyde and Barkley went to Houston too.
Hey, here's the thing. Hold on, Kareem. I'll give you another example. Kareem,
Right there.
Kareem, no problem, bro. Here's another example that happened this year, brother. It was on record. I saw this myself. Did not DeRozan say he thought he was going to the Lakers this year? He said that, right? He said that. Hold on. He said he thought the Lakers thing was a done deal. When the season ended, he said, "I'm going to be a Laker next year." It didn't work out. Where was DeRozan's second choice? Chicago. Where is he at? Chicago.
Hold on. Who said? But see,
DeRozan did. He just said it on the last interview 2 weeks ago.
Shannon Sharp too.
Hold on. This is what we're gonna do, right? Because this is how I was gonna do with loyalty, right? I was gonna do because I can't do the because when I was on Sports Critic, 1,000 people talking. I want to do the one-on-one. So loyalty, let me and him come, and then you could come, me and him talk, and then.
I already broke you down. Mute me.
All right. Now I don't. All right. So look, right? I never said players don't have control. I never said that. See, now y'all putting words in my mouth. Y'all never heard me say players don't control the league. I did videos saying players control the things. I'm not saying that. Y'all still mispast my point. All I said was LeBron was the first player to form it the way it happened. I never said it was a super team. People like, oh, look at the Boston Celtics and the Lakers back in the days. Magic, Worthy, Byron Scott, and them was drafted by the Lakers. They happened to turn out to be good. Larry Bird was drafted by the Celtics. And the thing is, a super team is when you get 3 of the top 12 or 15 players on your team. A super team ain't on because of name, because the guy's a Hall of Famer. It's not that.
So let me ask you this then. Hold on a second. You just said a super team is 3 of the top 12 or 15 players, right?
Yes.
Are you telling me Russell Westbrook is a top 15 player in the league right now? Right now?
No, he's not. Not right now. No,
so why you just said? Hold on. You just said earlier that the Lakers was a super team right now. You just said that.
No, because I'm glad you brought that up. You know why? Because going into the season, I would have said he probably top 15. But right now,
you said, "Whoa, time out." I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. What did you say?
I said going to when Russell first came to the Lakers, we all were saying I did it on our show. We all were saying some people agree. We saying he top 15. But now,
Kareem, stop, bro. Please stop. Nobody thinks Russell Westbrook is top 15 right now.
I'm not.
Nobody thinks that.
I'm not. Okay.
Even when he came to the Lakers, he was not considered top 15 in this league, bro. West fell off years ago.
Where you had him at?
I didn't have him in the top 15. Maybe at the back end of 25. Maybe. I'd have to do my list. He was not even close to top 15, bro. Not even close. Nobody had him there. Nobody did.
See, a lot of people say that now because the way he's playing. So
no, bro. Everybody, man, bro, we're in the same. We Laker fans. We're in the same genre. Everybody that had Russ fell off for a long time. They call him the worst superstar of all time.
No,
everybody been saying that.
They all say that, but Russ still was highly productive.
Again, that does not make him a top 15 player. That's not even a stretch. He was not even close to being a top 15 player. And what I'm trying to show you, Kareem, is you keep.
See, it's kind of people.
I understand. Hold on, bro. I understand this your show, but you getting mad at us for doing what you doing to us.
I'm not mad.
Oh, okay. No, I'm saying you talk and we let you go, and then when you're done, we rebuttal, and then after we rebutting, you cutting us off. What I'm telling you is you moving the goalpost. Every time you give me a criteria, I come against that criteria with facts, not my opinions, with facts, and then you move the goalpost again. First you said it was because if the guys are older at the end of their career, that don't mean they can't be a super team. Then I said, well, LeBron's older than his career. LeBron is older than his career, so that means the Lakers ain't a super team. Then you shifted over and said, well, now it's because guys don't get to control where they go. Trade you can't control, so that's not a super team. Then I sit here and hold on, bro. Then I sit here and showed you how they controlled the trades back in the Boston deal and in this deal with the New Jersey Nets. You keep shifting the goalposts, bro. These are super teams, is what I'm telling you. All these teams, and what you don't know is that them teams back in the day, our Lakers, them Boston Celtics, the Philadelphia 76ers. Guess how they got all that talent, bro? Guess how they got it? They manipulated it. They manipulated the draft, bro. No, they manipulated the draft. You tell me this. How does a team have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, draft Magic Johnson first, then a couple years later, win a chip, and then the year after you win, you draft James Worthy #1? How do you get the #1 pick? Listen. You finessed the draft 4 or 5 years before that to make sure you was going to be in position for that.
It don't matter. James Worthy, nobody thought he was going to be great.
Kareem, real quick. Kareem, real quick. How did Boston get Larry Bird? How did they get him?
They drafted him.
Do you know when they drafted him though?
They drafted him in like a year before. He sat for a year. But
no, he didn't. He didn't. Hold on. He didn't sit. He was in college. And they drafted. He didn't. Hold on, bro. He didn't put his name in the draft, and they drafted him as a junior, which was really illegal to do. You have to be in the draft, but because there was no language saying it, they couldn't do nothing to stop it. That's why he's the only one that ever did that too. But that's finessing the draft. Boston didn't need. Yeah, but go look. They drafted Larry Bird his junior year. He stayed in college and played his senior year.
He wasn't the same draft as Magic. I know that. But what I'm saying is this. So you saying it was corruption with the NBA?
Yes. Those owners have been manipulating the draft and free agency for years. How does Boston in the 60s have a team with 8 Hall of Famers on it? How did they get that without manipulating something?
Okay. Let me ask you this. You still never answered my question.
What was your question?
You keep saying through trades and stuff. The owners and stuff getting manipulated. Answer this question. Far as forming a team, y'all know what Iman Shumpert's saying. Who the first one that did that?
I just told you they've been doing that. They've been doing that since the 60s, bro. LeBron was not the first people to do that. Magic Johnson dictated the Lakers team. He came in and said, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what he did. When Magic came in, guess what he said? 2 things he said off the rip. This guy's not a good enough coach. Get his ass out of here. And they got rid of him and brought Pat Riley in. Then he said, I don't like Norm Nixon, who was a fringe all-star level guard. He said he wants the ball in his hand too much, trade him so I can get the pick. And when we get the pick, I want to take Byron Scott. So why do you think they got rid of Norm Nixon? That's Magic coming in, dictating his team. He did that from day one.
See, this is why I said, I'm surprised at you, because like you said, I've never
just telling the truth.
Wrong is wrong. Hold up. Don't be surprised.
I'm just telling the truth, bro.
Hold up. Nah, listen, hold up. Because we having 2 different arguments. Because we saying, far as we talk about forming a team as a free agent, y'all know Iman Shumpert. I'm going to try to get him on this show.
Not you.
Kareem, can I just make one point and I'm out of here?
No.
So, because I want to just tell Elder, all right, Kareem, you said you agree with Iman Shumpert that LeBron ruined the league. And then you said, no, I don't agree with. No, then you said, I don't agree with.
We're playing a semantic on some words right now.
Yeah, you said, I don't agree with him ruining the league, but I do agree that LeBron formed the first super team. So you can't, he was like, I can agree with one thing and not the other, but his main narrative was because of that, LeBron ruined the league. And what he's trying to tell you is this been going on. And it's actually harder to do that. The media vilified LeBron for doing it the right way. Finally, a young kid use his power as free agency and exercise his right. He could have been forcing trade. Oh, y'all don't want to bring me nobody in Cleveland? Trade me. He didn't do that. So how does he get vilified for exercising his right? You have rights in the NBA. How do you vilify him for that?
What LeBron did was he was able to recruit better than all of them, and they mad at him for it. That's all. He could recruit better than all of them could. And what he did was honor his contracts, play them out, and go wherever he wanted to go. But then manipulate to get the people to where he wanted them. But where do you think he learned that from? Exactly. He saw the people in the 70s and the 60s and the 80s doing this stuff. He's a student of the game. He know what Magic Johnson them used to do.
Kareem,
he know what Larry Bird them did. He know what the 76ers and Dr. J and them did. All them teams were manipulated into super teams.
All right, Elder. Okay, now let's get to Magic. How did Magic manipulate the situation?
Bro, he told the Lakers flat out, this guy's not a good enough coach. Get rid of him. Give me Pat Riley. And guess what he got? Pat Riley. He said Norm Nixon. When Magic got drafted, Norm Nixon was the point guard of the Lakers.
Magic Nixon was an all-star.
And he told the Lakers, bro. Okay. He told the Lakers, get rid of Norm Nixon. Get rid of him so I can get this draft pick and get a guy that'll work with me and Byron Scott.
Oh, all right. Thank you. See, now can I talk? I'm glad you said that. Right now,
go ahead.
Okay, they trade Norm Nixon. They trade Byron Scott for Norm Nixon. Right? Oh, he's in his way. That happens all the time. Sharing the ball. That's not really manipulating nothing. That's somebody in their way. And you talk about Pat Riley. Nobody knew Pat Riley's a great coach. Pat Riley was in
Hey, Magic Johnson did. Magic Johnson did. Magic Johnson did.
He didn't. Come on, stop it. Stop it.
Magic Johnson did.
They all said they didn't know what type of coach he'd be. He was doing broadcasts, and he was assistant. Jerry West told him, you take over. Jerry West made that happen. Nobody knew what type of he commentated. It's not like he had a track record of being a coach. So how you gonna say
all that? All I can tell you is go look up the articles, Kareem. All I can tell you is go look up them articles. It's very, very clear who made those moves for the Lakers. They front office, Jerry West and them just didn't do that. They did it because Magic made them do it. He told them what to do, and they did it. Same stuff LeBron doing now. Same stuff KD doing now. Same stuff Curry doing now. All these guys followed their lead. They saw the guys they grew up watching. Same thing. Now I'm gonna tell you one guy that didn't do that. Guess the one player that I didn't see do that. I didn't see Kobe doing that. Kobe said, I don't want no parts of front office. Y'all just get me players. He'd say that, get me talent. But he never told them who they had to go out and get and who they wanted. Magic did that. He said, get rid of Norm Nixon. I don't want him, and I want this guy right here.
No, he said get rid of Norm Nixon because they play in the same position, and it benefited him. Not that he looked at and said Norm Nixon, I'm getting a better player, because we can't say Scott was a better player than Norm Nixon. Norm Nixon was nice. So it's not that he's better, he's in his way. That's like if you having two, like they were saying with Kobe and Eddie Jones. I remember when Kobe started blossoming. They saying, in order for Kobe to be where he need to be, he need that position full time. He don't need to play the three and they switching him. He need to be at that position full time. They played the same position. Now, had Norm Nixon been a shooting guard or a small forward, Magic probably wouldn't have said nothing. He said it because it benefited him by him being a point guard. That's why. It's not that he did it. Norm Nixon, we can't win with Norm Nixon. They won with Norm Nixon. They won a championship with Norm Nixon. So it's not that they couldn't win with Norm Nixon. Norm Nixon was in Magic way. So that's why Magic got rid of him. He didn't just get rid of him because he got rid of him.
You're giving the irrelevant point. It doesn't matter why Magic got rid of him. No, you're not listening. It doesn't matter why. The fact is he did, and they've been controlling from day one. Superstars control the teams, bro.
Hold up, Elder. Let me ask you this, Elder. Let me ask you one question. Mm-hmm. Did I ever say superstars never controlled the league?
No. But okay. What you insinuated when it came to these deals coming together, like superstars didn't have control over these trades, and they do. And I just sit there and showed you how they do. They go where they want to go. Superstars in this league go where they want to go. They may have 2 or 3 options, but they're going wherever they want to go. Only superstar I can really think of recently that didn't get that opportunity was Kawhi Leonard. And that was because of an old man that was, jacked up and pop. He's the only one that didn't get to dictate, but you see how that turned on San Antonio. They've been the bottom dwellers ever since, and Kawhi got a chip. Superstar. And then guess what? Hey, where did Kawhi ask to go? Did he not ask to go to the Lakers? Did he not ask to go to L.A. when he was in San Antonio? And Pop didn't send him. But what happened? He went 1 year in Toronto, won a chip, then got to L.A.
No, but he wanted to go to the Lakers, but Pop was not trading him to the Lakers.
What I'm saying to you is this. He broke the trend, but I'm telling you, superstars go where they want to go. And I tried to show you that with AD. I tried to show you that with Harden. It's the same when it's time for KG to go. He was going to go wherever he wanted to go. If Kobe would have called back and said, I want you, he would have went to the Lakers. Since he didn't, he told them, send me to Boston. And he went to Boston. He controlled it is what I'm telling you. They just didn't send him anywhere. He went where he wanted to go. Same with Ray Allen.
I'm glad. No. Ray Allen ain't had nothing. Ray Allen, that was just a deal just happened. They could trade him for Jeff Green. Boom. It happened. They were looking to move
Ray
Allen. They traded. Ray Allen ain't say, I want to go to Boston or this thing. They got rid of his ass. Hold on one second, Elder.
Okay.
Thank you. See you later. Because, see, I'm glad because I really didn't want to talk about this topic because it was a lot of issues with this joint that I said this days ago. My internet was down for like 4 or 5 days, and Loyalty still happened to want to bring this up. But I'm glad See You Later said I'm not slandering LeBron because see
I don't think you're doing that.
Yeah, but people say that and they thinking that, and that's
because you putting a tag on him for something that a lot of people understand and know that what LeBron did was exercise a right that a lot of people before him didn't get a chance to do. That's all. A lot of players didn't get a chance to do it. No, I said a lot, not everyone. I didn't say not everyone. I said a lot of people didn't get the chance to do, but a lot of them did. A lot of them still did it. And I gave you the examples of the ones that still did it. So what he did was not anything new under the sun. I mean, new contracts now, they're 4 years, 5 years max. That makes a big difference. Back in the day, Boogers was signing 7, 10-year contracts. They couldn't move. Their career be over by when you play your rookie deal, then sign a 7-year deal. It's 10, 11 years of your career. Your career done. You don't have the options to move as in your prime. Your prime is gone. You see what I'm saying? So
you right about that. That's you right about that, right? That's the point of it. They had and you hit it on the nose. That's my whole point. See, what you said is what I've been saying. You said they didn't have opportunity. All I said was when Iman Shumpert said it, the conversation started because they said Kevin Durant started. We're not saying what was worse, what was better. I don't care about that. All I said was when it first started with guys clicking up as free agents, that's all I said. They trying to change to something that wasn't said.
And I think what most people disagree with you on is because they believe it didn't start with LeBron. They believe it started with, like in the new era, it started with the Boston Celtics when they did it. Because it ain't no difference. Everybody want to put different merit on it because it was a trade. You got 3 ways to build your team: free agency, trade, and draft.
Exactly.
People will say, well, drafting is organic. Really? Okay. Well, Scottie Pippen got traded. He was a trade. He wasn't a draft. We never played it. Doesn't matter. You trying to say that every draft is organic, and I'm showing you plenty of people that got traded to those teams. But just because they didn't play a game for that team, that means that it wasn't organic. He played all his years. No, see, you don't get to shift the goalpost. If a trade is not organic, go back and say this trade. You see what I'm saying? Y'all can't win this argument.
Hold up. Let me explain this to you, right? Okay, what is harder? Okay, what is harder, right? Okay, Giannis a free agent. Joker the free agent. Dame a free agent, right? Boom.
You there's a hypothetical.
Hold up. No, I'm asking you which is harder. You said manipulating something, right? They all
free
agents, right?
Yeah.
Let's say just think of a team. Okay, let's say Sacramento Kings has $80 million in cap space, right?
Okay.
And they get together and say, yo, we go ahead and they make the money work like Braun and them and took pay cuts, right? Or okay, now let's say let's say Luka in Dallas by itself, right? Now let's say Luka, let's say they don't have no cap space, and let's say that they want to get 2 superstar players, Dallas. Which is a hard route and not guaranteed going to happen? The Luka route or the free agent route?
Well, it's simple. The Dallas Mavericks haven't managed their money properly. That's why they don't have any cap space, so it's going to be harder for them. That's a simple question. If you don't have cap space, of course it's harder. But whose fault is it that you don't have cap space? Whose fault is that?
Okay, let's say the Boston Celtics things, right? Okay, it takes 2, right? It takes 2, right? You saying the manipulated, right? Okay, now Ray Allen there. Let's say the Boston didn't have the 15th pick. Let's say they had the 25th pick, right? It takes 2, like me and you going back and forth. If I sit there and say, Elder, I trade you this 25th pick for Ray Allen, you're going to tell me no, right? And we got to constantly going back and forth negotiate. It takes 2. I don't have to trade you there. Ray Allen got 2 or 3 years left on his contract. I could send him anywhere. Regardless he want to go here or not, I can send him anywhere like Philadelphia could send Ben Simmons anywhere, right? So now, so happened that what made it a little better that they had a lottery pick made things smoother. Same with Garnett. They had young players. They had Gerald Green. They had Al Jefferson. They had a few young picks and players.
I remember.
Was able to make that deal. With the Lakers had Bynum and Lamar Odom, where it was something for them to do. It takes 2. Now, if a player has 2 to 3 years left on his contract, it's not guaranteed. Anthony Davis forced his way to the Lakers, right? Now, had the Lakers didn't have the young guys, he wasn't getting traded there. I don't give a fuck how much he wanted to go to the Lakers. I don't give a fuck if Rich Paul was his agent. If the Lakers didn't have enough where it satisfied the other team, it wasn't happening. So they control it, but it meant for them because they got young players in turn. Now, had the Lakers didn't have that, Anthony Davis would either have to wait till he's free agent, or they would just send him anywhere. Like he said, I don't want to go to Boston. If I go to Boston, I'm not signing back with them. But you know what? He would still have to go to Boston if Boston was willing. But Boston, like, I'm not going to give up no good players, and he only going to be here a year. So, yes, it's manipulation when it comes to that. But if the team don't have nothing the team going to do, like Philadelphia, Ben Simmons got years left on his contract. Ben Simmons say all he want to go to the Lakers. I guarantee you that they not doing. He got years left. When you got
hold on, time out. You guarantee what? I'm finna put you in a bind right now. You guarantee what about? What are you guaranteeing about Ben Simmons?
I said he's not going to no Lakers.
Are you guaranteeing that?
I guarantee he ain't going to no Lakers.
You willing to put your money on that?
Unless it's AD.
Are you willing to put? It won't be AD. I guarantee it. Are you willing to put your money on it that Ben Simmons is not going to the Lakers?
I'll bet you. What you want to bet?
You name the price. I'll cover it.
That's bet $100 right now.
I got it. Yep, covered.
All right. So hey, y'all hear this? That's bet $150.
Bro, we can bet $1,000. I don't care what you want to bet.
Yeah, but see,
I told you I'll cover whatever you want to cover.
But we on here, and it's not like
I'm telling you how. I'm trying to help you earlier. I tried to put you on game earlier how this league works. I really did. I tried to help you on how this league works, bro. Let me help you out before you just give me money, okay? Let me help you first before you give me money. This league is set up, and the players have the power. No team is going to take a player that doesn't want to come there. They're not.
Okay.
They're just not going to. Hold on, because this is what they have to do. If you're a superstar player, you're making $30-40 million. You know how much assets you have to get back to get that player? Because salaries have to match.
I know.
Why would you give up all of your assets for a player that doesn't want to be in your system? Why do you think Ben Simmons hadn't been traded yet? Hold on. Philadelphia, I'm trying to help you, bro. I'm really trying to help you understand how this works behind the scenes. Philadelphia put a list out of 30 players that they will be willing to trade for, bro. 30.
Exactly.
And there still haven't been a trade. Do you know why? Because Ben Simmons wants to go to LA and Philly is trying to figure out how to do the deal with LA. You remember when AD came to the Lakers, old boy that got fired said there is no way in hell they don't have players I want. I'm not doing the trade. Matt Johnson offered the whole team. Remember, old boy was vindictive and put that out to the public, everybody that Magic offered. Remember when he did that? And then what happened? He gets fired. Hold on. He gets fired, and then they take a worse deal than the one that Magic offered them to do the deal, and he still went to L.A. Superstar players go where they want to go in this league, bro.
All right. Hold on.
So I'm going to do you a solid. I'm going to do you a solid and not just take your $150, bro.
So I want to say two things. I want to say two things before. First and foremost, the deal is a bet is a bet, right?
I'll take it if you want me to take it. I'm trying to give you an out.
So we got 80 people on here. Cause look, I'm gonna give you some background because reason why you said we could bet 1,000. Reason why I'm not gonna do that because I know how I am. I'm a type of person. If I'm a man of my word. So you could say that, but I don't know. It's not like we.
Hey, Kareem. I am well known in these YouTube streets. Everybody that you've ever been connected to in YouTube know me. FYF, Bang, Ticket, all these cats know me. Okay. One thing you getting from me, I'm a man, bro. If I say something, I do it. That's why I'm trying to help you here. It's a sucker bet is what I'm doing with you now. I'm telling you it. You need to, hey, hold on, bro. You need to know my background. I used to be a sports agent, bro. You need to know my background. I know how these deals go down, bro, every day, all the time. I try to give people basic knowledge, and they think because they are a fan and they watch the game that they know more than I know. And when this stuff go down, they look stupid.
Who you was a sports agent for?
I worked way back in the day. You wouldn't even know him, bro. Mostly it was football players. You remember Charlie? Hold on. You remember Charlie Ward?
I know Charlie Ward.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm not loyal.
Hold on. He was with the agency that I was with. He was one of our clients.
Who else?
And I was doing it in there. Maximum Sports is what they were called back then. I think they still got the same name.
But you could listen. I'm not here to. It's not about that. You okay? Use the agent. All right, cool.
I'm trying to tell you how these deals go down, bro. That's all I'm trying to do.
No, the reason why I'm gonna get to the comment section, I'm gonna explain to you, right? Because this is what I'm saying, where it gets where you guys got the reality. Say if you say, "Oh, bet 10,000," like we not gonna do that. Like you know what I'm saying? It's not I don't know what he got. He don't know what I got, and we not gonna. I'm not with the ads betting. You know what I mean? So to keep it where if you're gonna ads bet me $150, okay, you know I can eat that. Loyalty already proved that he not that type of guy because he bet $100 on something and didn't cover the bet. So
I'm not that. Hey, I'm not that brother. I promise you. You wouldn't have to find me. I'm not that brother.
Then he's trying to get slick and say I'm slow as Aaron. Trying to now you're getting a little disrespectful. Saying I'm slow, like I'm slow on. It's nothing I'm slow about. You know what I mean? It's nothing. Who
said that? Who said you slow?
No, he said I'm slow as Aaron. It's sad. Loyalty said that, and this is a person that didn't even pay his bet $100 that someone did. He didn't even pay his bet. So I just want.
I'm not that guy. I'm gonna pay my bets, and I promise you, I don't pay a lot of bets because I just know what goes on in these streets, bro. I know what goes on in these deals behind the scene. Ben Simmons has not been traded yet because Philly is waiting to the last moment and hope that something happens with one of these other teams that make them do something stupid. That's what they're waiting on.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do, right? This is the final bet. The final bet is $200, right?
Okay. All right.
Not going to AD. Ben Simmons.
Yeah, AD won't.
I said Ben Simmons not going to the Lakers. So as a gentleman, I'm not no young boy. I'm not no clown. I'm straight up. If I lose, you give me your cash app, bro. I'm sending that. I'm
no
not
problem.
I'm not none of these
Nope.
clowns that gonna
No problem.
and talk out my ass.
I didn't take it as that.
The same with you.
No problem.
$200. You know
No
what I'm
problem.
saying? I said Ben Simmons not going to the Lakers. You said you said he is. If I lose, like I said, if I lose, I lose. You hit me up and say, yo, bro, this is my cash app, money in the bank. I'm not I don't do ass betting stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? So 200, I upped it because now that you said you honorable, because I can go higher than that, but we gonna keep it respectful. You know what I'm saying?
Problem.
I respect you where you coming from, your basketball knowledge, but
that's fine.
You know what I mean? I'm far from slow loyalty. Ain't nobody can ever tell you I'm slow till I'm slow as Aaron and things like that. Because he feel, but I feel people switching things up. He's saying I'm switching things up. It is what it is. But that just what it is. You an agent. I'm around. If I got a homeboy,
I'm not a current agent, bro. I did that for a couple years, way back in the day. So I'm not a current agent. I am not. No.
I know a lot of stuff like inside the scene. I don't know how long you've been watching this channel. I got a homeboy been working with the NBA for over 25 years. We grew up together. I get a lot of like insight, little stuff. Some stuff I can't really speak about. I can't say certain things because it put him and I don't speak his name, but you know it get tricky. So I'm not gonna say, oh, you was no age. I just asked you your age. You said you was, but I could tell you know your shit. You know what I mean? The bottom line, you know what you know your shit. But like I said, I feel that the argument didn't start like that. The argument you caught in of it, and you said things get manipulated behind the scenes. Like you said, even let's say if you're right about that. Let's just say if you is right about that, right? Let's say us as the people, the fans, what we seen, what Amon Shumpert and them seeing. See, you could say, okay, these guys just don't know. If you was an agent and you know these things, these guys just don't know. But what we seeing that how this thing got formed like that. You saying the draft was rigged. I don't know about. I was young in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about if it was rigged or not. This, that, that. All I know was Kareem got traded to the Lakers, and a few years after that, they drafted Magic, drafted Worthy, traded Byron Scott for Norm Nixon. I know my shit, and so on and so on. Boston Celtics, they traded. They got Robert Parrish. They got Kevin McHale. Kevin McHale came over in a trade. He was never drafted.
Hey, Kareem, can I ask you a question? I want to show you just one thing, and folk can say this and that, but I want you to just use your brain, okay? How do you think the Cleveland Cavaliers got 3 number 1 draft picks in a 4-year period? How do you think that happened?
I'm not saying maybe it is rigged. I don't.
No. I want you. No. I really want you to think and process this, bro. It's a lottery system, and they get the number 1 pick, not number 2, not number 5. They get the number 1 pick 3 out of 4 years. How do you think that happens? You want me to remind you of the picks? Because you look like you're thinking. Kyrie.
No, I'm not thinking.
You remember? Do you remember?
No.
Do you remember?
Hold up, Rufus. Elder, I apologize to you, bro.
No problem. I was going to just remind you of what if you were thinking, I was going to remind you who they were.
No, I'm not.
That's all.
No, I wasn't thinking. I'm saying now, like I said, this what I don't like him off disrespectful. Now he's saying my brain is like Aaron. He getting disrespectful.
Man, hey, you looking in the chat, ain't you? You looking in the chat?
Yeah, I'm looking at the chat.
I don't pay attention to the chat. I'm sorry, I don't pay attention to the chat while I'm in the panel. I don't even look at it. Let them think what they think. People say the same stuff about me. I don't care. Their words don't mean nothing to me. At the end of the day, it is what it is. And what I'm saying, though, if you really just use your brain in this sport, you have a lottery system with 14 names in that lottery every year. How does one team get that first pick 3 years in a row? 3 out of 4 years. They get that because LeBron James left that franchise. That's how they get it. How do you don't think it's ironic?
They said Anthony Davis.
Hold on. This is the thing. Hold on. You don't think it's ironic? Yeah, I know how that works. As soon as Anthony Davis leaves, who gets the number 1 pick? The Pelicans. Zion. They get Zion. Soon as how do you get LeBron James? How does Cleveland get that first pick that year? Ironically, the same year a guy from the Cleveland area is coming out, he's the best player going. How does that, bro? I'm telling you, bro. That's, to me, I understand coincidences, but a lot of this is too much. It's too much coincidences. Hey, if it's smoke, bro, it's fire. If it's smoke, it's fire. Believe me. If it's smoke, it's fire.
Hey, Elder, I ain't gonna lie, I'm be keep it 100 with you. When the LeBron James thing came, everybody said it's gonna clean, and it happened. I said, but I try not, me personally, where I'm at in my life, I try not to do the conspiracy thing. I just try. I hear what you're saying, and it make a lot of sense. I said
to
that.
me, and this goes farther back. Remember when the Knicks was destroyed, they was jacked up, and you know the NBA. I've had you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The draft has been rigged from day one. It has been rigged from day one. It's been manipulated from day one, and this is the key though. I don't have a problem with it because it's good business for them. The NBA is a business first, and if I need this team in this market to be good, I'm gonna make sure that team is good. That's just good business. See, we get caught up in the game. They never lose fact that this business and they need to make money. They don't really care who wins the championship unless it enhances how much profit they make. There's a reason why they sprinkle in these small market teams, but normally it's going to be a big market team that wins. For the majority, it's going to be a big market team that's going to win. I'm telling you, bro, that's just how it is. It's entertainment. All entertainment is staged to a certain degree. Now, the players still got to get out there on the court and play. You know what I mean? You can't stage a guy making a jump shot or making you know what I'm saying? You can't stage that. But I'm saying, are there certain advantages that go certain ways to benefit the NBA? Oh, absolutely. And you just have to be blind in one eye and can't see out the other to not acknowledge it. I don't do the conspiracy thing because you don't hear me going around pushing that. I don't bring it up on nobody's topic. I'm bringing it up here because it's relevant to what we're talking about. To me, there's 3 ways you can build your team, and all of them are organic to me because none is more important than the other. We do that crazy stuff by saying, well, the draft is more important. You did it, and you raised them up, and you did it. Now, most of them were trapped back in the day because they didn't want to stay in them cities. They would have got out of them deals if they could have, but because they had to sign 7-year deals as rookies, they were stuck. And think about it back then, bro. Think about this. Players went to college back then, right? They went to college in my day. So you played 4 years of college. How old are you when you come out of school? 22, 23? So if you do a 7-year deal right out of that, the first opportunity you get to move, you at 30. You 31. That's the first chance you get. You at the back end of your prime. You at the back end of your career already.
And
I have
30 back then is different from a 30 now. A 30 back
absolutely.
then is older than a 30 now.
Yeah.
30 back then, after play 4 years in college, then the game was more of a grind, and then the health with the play is totally different. And that's what I said on this channel before. I said that's why even when they was with the LeBron and Kareem, I said Kareem played 4 years in college, and then he had the like I said, it was the medicine and different things back then like it is now, and the game was more physical back then, so it took a lot more. Even the flying, the flights and everything, they taking commercials and things like that. So
I agree.
I know that definitely different. Like I said, I'm not saying you could bring it to conspiracy theory. I try not to get, because sometimes with a lot of shit, you get the music business out of that shit start sprinkling in your head. You see what I'm saying? And it can turn some people off when things feel conspiracy. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're saying this, and let's say a young kid on here, 18, 19 years old. So now he start listening to this fight, like, I don't want to watch the NBA no more. It's rigged. So I try not to really, you know what I'm saying, get on it like that. Like when I talk to
I'm not saying it from the standpoint that the games are rigged. I'm saying it from the standpoint is that as a business, they're going to do what they need to do as a business to properly put their product out there that's going to maximize their profit. Any business should be looking at the metrics to maximize their profit. They knew it benefited them that LeBron went to play for Cleveland. They could have had him go anywhere. but they knew that it would benefit them with him being at home in Cleveland. Now it makes a small market relevant again. You got a big name in a small market.
A lot of people felt, so when that happened, they said, "Oh, that was rigged." With LeBron.
Everybody knows. And then after it, they instantly get not one, not two, but 3 number 1 draft picks in a 4-year period.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving, Andrew Wiggins, and what's his name?
The guy from the Bennett.
Yeah, Anthony Bennett. Yeah.
Yep. UNLV. So he ended up being a bust, but still, you got the draft pick. You the one screwed that up.
Yeah, they had 3 straight. Yeah.
All I'm saying to you, brother, is I disagree I know people push that narrative that LeBron then was the first to do it. I just disagree because what I have seen watching the game from the 70s, 80s, 90s, all the way up to now, I disagree. These guys have all been manipulated to the best of their ability. The guys today, I'm happy. Why? I saw what the brothers had to go through that were trapped in these long contracts, and I'm glad that the players have the power now. I really am. I don't want it to go back the other way because they were wrecking homes, destroying families because they had people trapped with these contracts. They literally had them trapped, and they treated you like you were trapped. Social media has actually helped in this because it exposes a lot of stuff, so I'm not mad at it either. So I would much rather the players be able to dictate than the billionaire owners be able to dictate. I really would. And they should be free to go where they want to go.
Exactly. And I always say I had never had an issue with that. And I like the freedom. I always said I like how LeBron recruit players. That's that's one thing I always didn't like with Kobe. Kobe ain't do none of that. And I said LeBron never. I said long. I feel comfortable as long as he here. He always involved on trying to recruit players. And I always was big on recruiting players in free agency. But I was just saying, far as when 3 major stars, that was the start of it. I never knocked him for it. Nobody can never see a video. I said he was wrong, or the players shouldn't have no power. Like, you know what I mean? The owners, like you said, the players get traded not even knowing. They don't care. Like you know. I
knew this was coming years ago, Kareem. When you coach, because I coached AAU too, elite level AAU, and when you see back in my day, because I came out in the late 80s, early 90s, right? In my day, AAU was just getting going. It was really regional. So you didn't know these guys, the best players in the world and all that, unless you got invited to a Nike or ABC Adidas camp, you didn't know the best players in the world. And you only met them for that weekend. You know what I'm saying? Or that week that you were there. These guys travel all summer for 3-4 years together. They are truly friends. And I saw how this was developing and all. I'm like, man, when the guys, because I knew eventually the players would eventually get the power. When they do, I said, they're going to team up and play with their friends. Why would you not? When you go to the park, that's what you do. When you play the AAU, that's what you did. Ain't no different now that you're in the league and you got the power to do it. So I'm not surprised that they doing this now. I'm really not.
But it's funny you said that because that's true. Because like when I played AAU, I played against like Aaron McKee.
You was in that group.
Yeah, Shaq.
Okay.
I'm
Where you from?
I'm from New York.
What team you play for?
I played with Gauchos for a little bit, Riverside.
You played with the Gauchos?
Yeah, I played them for a short minute. And then I went to you know.
I know the Gauchos. Say it again.
Huh?
I'm from Indiana.
Are you from Indiana? Oh, yeah. I played with Damon Bailey. You know Damon Bailey?
Come on, bro. Mr.
Yeah.
Me and Damon Bailey graduated the same year.
Oh, so you around?
I was in that class. I'm 49.
I'm 49 too. Yeah.
I was in that.
Damon Bailey was one of his name, right or wrong, Rufus. Damon Bailey. You talk about superstar, and he was a mate like
in high school.
In high
school, he was.
So they was like, they were saying, "Yo, this white kid got it out from Indiana, woo, woo." You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And I played, you know who I played with? Red Autry, Mashburn, and we all came to the same. Kenny Anderson's a couple years, like a year, I think.
Yeah.
I played against
They were center and lower Indiana. I was in the North Indiana with Big Dog and Sean Kemp. Remember, Kemp was a year ahead of me. Big Dog was a year behind me. You know what I mean? And I did the Purdue thing mainly, so I hung out with them cats that was going up there in the South Bend, Gary, Fort Wayne. I was more of them cat instead of Indianapolis on down. Yeah, Damon, I played in all them games, man, against them top 40 and all that kind of stuff, man. I didn't like the way that sent. But Damon got pulling him out by Bobby Knight because he offered him a scholarship in 8th grade. That's what made him go to another level. Not that he wasn't good. He was a good high school player, but you could tell he wasn't. You could tell he wasn't no pro though. I knew he wasn't gonna make no good pro. I knew that.
High school, cause he had like a decent strength for a high school kid.
Too. Oh, he was good size. He was 6'4". He was big too. He was strong.
Exactly.
He could play. Don't get me wrong. He could play. He wasn't no scrub. He wasn't no scrub. No.
He was no scrub at all. And you're right what you're saying because you see these guys just for like a week and that's it.
Yeah, but now they travel the whole summer together for 3-4 years.
Exactly. You go back next year, and you're right. But then they do the ranking. The ranking is like was always kind of bull crap, but you're right. That is different now. Like they know, like
much
we
different.
Didn't know them like how they like these guys that they know each other. Like you said, they go. Yeah. Our team stuff for our team. We dapped it up with them, but now they see their names. Oh, this such and such, and they click up now. Like you know what I mean? But you right about that. I didn't know you play Indiana. Okay.
Oh yeah, I coached. When I started coaching AAU, then that was the era of like Greg Golden, Mike Conley, Eric Gordon. That was in all of those years. OJ Mayo. All them years, because I remember back then there were 3 teams in Indiana that was ranked top 5 in AAU back then. Olden's team, our team, and then this team called SFY out of they was Notre Dame area, South Bend. They took a couple guys. One guy went to Notre Dame, Hornaday, and another kid Tucker went to Virginia. That was the years I coached. I'm just trying to give you a time frame of when I actually coached elite AAU. It was in that time frame in there. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, one of my guys, he was second in the Mr. Basketball to Eric Gordon the year Eric Gordon came out of Indianapolis. His name was James Hardy. He ended up being a football player for Indiana and got drafted by the Buffalo Bills. Second round. He was a 6'6" wide receiver. Yeah, he played like 4 years in the league. He ended up committing suicide, man. Sad story, but I'm just giving you a time frame of when I coached too. You know, when I came out in '90, then I coached during those years with those guys. Yeah. Only team we couldn't beat was Greg Oden them. We played them at, I don't know how many times we played them. Games be close, down to the end. Mike Conley would kill us every time. Never beat them. My teams never beat them.
Him and Mike Conley.
Alan
Henderson was in Indiana too, right?
Oh, yeah. Alan was in that group when we graduated around. He was there like a year after that. Yeah. Calvert Chaney was the year before. Remember Calvert Chaney? All them.
Calvert Chaney was the year before me.
Yeah, that's what I said. He was the year before us. Yeah. Yep. You remember Kemp was actually in that Indiana in that thing, but he was going through the pro crap, trying to go pro and all that mess. So he really wasn't in that mix. And then Big Dog was just a year after that. He was 91. Remember? Yep. Big Dog was 91 coming out of there. So all the camps I went to, them cats was always there at those camps.
But I knew Kid and Hardaway was going to be better in Big Dog. Big Dog.
You knew who?
Hardaway and Jason Kidd and them was gonna be, and Grant Hill was gonna be better than Big Dog.
Shoot, man, big, yeah, they had long careers. Big Dog was a real dude, though. He was the truth, man. And you couldn't stop that booker from scoring, man. He was a 3-level scorer.
You couldn't
he couldn't play much D. Yeah, you couldn't stop him from scoring. That booker was a man. He was a man amongst boys.
And then it's crazy because right after the year after us was Webber and them. I seen Webber.
Yeah.
I went to my people's, my homie, his class. When I saw Webber, I said, yo, he is a monster.
Bro, I went to college. In Michigan. I went to a school called Rochester University. So I used to go to Ipsy, man, at Eastern and play with them cats, bro. Them bookers was the real deal. Yeah, during the Fab Five. I was in Michigan in school during the Fab Five. So I know all them cats up there. All them, you name all them schools up there. Matter of fact, you probably know this. You remember how the Pro-Am leagues used to be before, like they got Orlando and Vegas now? Do you remember how the Pro-Ams used to be back then, the NBA Pro-Ams? You remember how they used to be?
It's be crazy.
Well, no, what they would do is, like, you got a bunch of players from New York, a bunch of players from Chicago, a bunch of players from Detroit. They would have the leagues there and then make local businesses sponsor the league. So to weed out riffraffs, they charge $25,000 per team. Because, you know, you ain't finna be no rip and get in on that. And then you still had to be sanctioned by the NBA because they would say you had to have 2 NBA players, 2 high Division I players, 2 other pro players. So you had 6 pros on your team, and then you could fill your team with whoever else you wanted. I played in the Pro-Am League in Flint, Michigan with Glenn Rice, Jeff Greer. Matter of fact, that whole squad, remember, they all graduated together. Andre Rison. That's the group. I played in that. They was all high school. Remember, they all went to high school. Jeff Greer. You know who Jeff Greer is?
And
Iowa State.
Gary
No, Jeff Greer. He went to he was up in what's the name? But Jeff Grant, he went to Iowa State. He's from Flint. He was on the '88 Olympic team. He could ball. Jeff Greer. Yeah, all them. That Mark A. Yeah. Mark Macon was in that pro-am from Saginaw, bro. I played in that league for 3 years. Yeah, I played in that league for 3 years.
Yeah, Mark Macon, I tell people, man, shake and bake.
Oh, he was the real deal. Yep, he was the real deal.
David Rivers.
Yeah, he was good too. Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. His handle was crazy, but he was weak, and I don't think he was more like tough enough. I don't know. I thought he was gonna be good though in the NBA.
He was just too small. He was too small. He was too small. That's all it was. He was just too small.
Let it to be little.
Yep. Yeah, nice. Now, I didn't know you was my age, man. I thought you were a little younger than me.
Now I know I look super young, at the time.
Yeah, I let the gray grow out.
Oh, you got grays? I ain't never saw you before.
Yeah, I let the gray grow out.
On different platforms and shit.
Oh yeah.
That's why I tell people I go back. When you go back in the 80s and watch the games there, you appreciate it because you know how it was played when we was playing. Like how, and that's why I be saying when guys be thinking people hating, and you couldn't go down the middle like that. You know that.
Hell no.
Go down the middle.
You got knocked on your rump. You got knocked on your rump. No layups, no dunks. That was the rule. No layups, no dunks. Go to the free throw line.
A coach will take you out if you go in an easy layup and you don't get touched. You come out the game. You come. I
agree.
So
I agree.
That's why I when I do my shows and stuff, my mentality is different because I know the era we came from and how we watched basketball back then. I like when the guys ain't like each other. They really had problems with each other. They ain't start getting cool till after their career was over. It was war. Like you saw right around, we watching the games, it was war. Like Danny Ainge guys, they was real physical, and that's why
they literally hated each other. They hated each other.
They literally hated each other.
And that's another reason you didn't see as many players trying to team up back then that day. They were stuck in them long contracts, and they didn't want to play with them other guys. They didn't like them guys. Now, today is different because these boogers are around each other, traveling around the country with each other for 3-4 years. Y'all have great friendships before you spend one day on a college court, one day on the NBA court. You got a friend for 3-4 years. So you're going to play hard against your friend. Everybody wants to beat their friend. That's just in you. But it ain't the same level when you hate a dude. It's just at a different level, And
it's funny, you're right about that. And people think that, people always say that because they era. It's not that. Basketball is competitive. Like it's too much. I don't like it. I didn't like when the second game of the season when the Lakers played Houston and when Brandon Ingram got into it with James Harden and then Rondo jumped in. The whole time LeBron standing there with Melo and Chris Paul by their side. Rondo and them didn't like it. They threw a lot of little jazz at him. Brandon Ingram said he bogus as hell. That would have never happened back in the days. You know what I'm saying? That would have never happened.
Bolo City. It'd have been Bolo City.
If he got back in the locker room, it'd have been a problem. Back then,
oh yeah.
No matter if you were a superstar or not, back then it always was an enforcer. They gonna check.
And you roll you roll with your team. It didn't matter if you had friends. You roll with your team. Guys don't have that now though. They don't have that. Hey Kareem, it's been good rapping with you, bro. I got to get out of here, man. My phone about to die on me.
All right, bro.
Salute, my brother.
Nice salute, bro. That was a good conversation there. You know what I'm saying? That was a good. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like real basketball talk where someone not stuck in their ways where you can't say nothing else. They got their mind made up. It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. You got to be open-minded and have a dialogue. You know what I'm saying? No matter if you agree or disagree, you sit there and your mind made up. It's crazy. I'm not letting back on. Why would I let him back on, Smooth Texas? Why would I let him back on? Like, you know, I don't mind jokes, but some jokes are disrespectful. You know what I mean? He said, I'm Aaron and Goat Mike. Like, come on. I'm not throwing a shot at them, but like, come on. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, that's crazy. And I don't get in my hookup. But then like that, now you make me start questioning characters now. You see what I'm saying? I'm not taking it personal, but now you make me question your character because like then you ass-betted me. You ass-betted me. You said if you'll give $100 if Aaron do the workout. Aaron did it, right or wrong, Tom? Aaron did it and you ass-betted. Like I come from me personally, that ass-betting stuff is not cool. I ain't with that ass-betting stuff at all because I know I would have paid you. That's why I get mad with stuff because if I make a bet, I'm paying somebody. I'm paying you. I send a link. I send a link. But I can't stay on long because I got to go. Anybody want to join? We could talk for a few minutes because I do have to go because the guy gonna come back and do the interview, and the Laker game about to start. Now you could say more than one thing. You could talk, but god damn, you call your boy slow. Like god damn, you call me slow. Like you wildin'.
Hey yo, you talking about that bet where I told Aaron to make a fool out of himself on live? Tell the people the context. This is what you do when it comes to you. Tell half the story. You really wanted that $100 out of your 2,800 subscribers. Who the only person to ever send you a donation? Me. That was the first week I ever jumped on your thing, and I ain't even know you. All these dudes been subscribed to you. They ain't never send you $1. I sent you $20. So don't make it about money. 28 subscribers. I'm the only one who ever sent you a donation. So don't try to discredit me when it comes to money. Tell the full story, baby boy.
Hold up. You want to say the content? I'm gonna tell you how you happened. I asked you, Tom, come on. Whoever was here that day.
Hold on. Who out of your 2,800 subscribers, whoever sent you a dime?
You sent you and Steve, but
okay. So how you discrediting me about some money?
No, because you did ass bet me, Loyalty. You did.
Kareem, you really looked at that as a sports bet?
I'm sorry, not an ass bet. More of a man.
You and Elder talking about a sports bet. You talking about Kareem, Aaron, do 5 jumper jacks. I give you $20. Do 20 jump jacks. I give you $100 and keep making them a fool. That's a bet, Aaron. Kareem, really?
Like that, Loyalty. I'm
gonna
explain how it happened. You explain how it happened.
Okay.
You said that, and you said Aaron was like, "No, I'm not doing it." And you said, "Kareem, tell him to do the jump."
Exactly. I knew you could manipulate him to do it. That's why I said that.
I said, Loyalty, are you really going? You said, I'm telling you, I will.
Oh my God.
I could go back to that video if I'm wrong on the video. So do you want to?
I'm not saying you wrong, but you trying to discredit me about some money, and I'm the only person who ever sent you a donation.
Said, that's why he did it. I said, yo, Aaron. He said, yo, I don't want to do it for nothing. And Tom, come on through. This is exactly what you said.
But hold on, Kareem.
I said,
tell the people, you got 2,800 subscribers. Who the only person that ever sent you a donation?
You did. He said,
okay. So you can't discredit me about no money.
I'm not saying I'm not saying when you mean discredit, you mean in what way? I'm not saying you didn't.
You trying to discredit me saying I'm like anything when it comes to money. When we was on your live, I was giving people jewels about stocks, what to buy. Don't come on, bro. Don't do that, Kareem.
No. I apologize. He didn't ass bet me. I apologize. Not ass bet because it's not like I bet 100 for 100. He said he gonna do something. And he kept.
I said basically, if Aaron keep making a fool out of himself, I kept upping the price, and he kept doing it. He started doing push-ups, taking off his shirt, jumping jacks, and all that.
Cash App. You said, I swear to God, I will do it. And Tom, everybody kept saying, "Yo, now you got to that, man, because you did. It was like it wasn't no joking when you were saying it.
You want $100 for that, Kareem? You want $100 for him making a fool out of himself?
No, because I was giving it going to ship it off for him because he did it and he kept saying,
"Oh my God,
he wanted the money." But the thing is, I apologize because it's not like I'm saying you ass bet because you didn't ask.
But that's what you saying. You in the you saying it, and I'm in the comments.
I apologize. People still on here. I apologize by saying you ass bet me, but you didn't pay what you said you had him do it, and that was the thing. And I kept saying, and I gave Aaron something. I said, since he's on the thing, I'm gonna throw you something.
If we ever make a sports bet like that and there's something legible, real, you'll get paid if you win. We ain't never did nothing like that, bro. That was a joke. It was never no bet or who gonna win or nothing like that.
You did, Tom. How you took it, Tom? How you took it?
Yeah, you kind of. He only did it because you promised you will give him money. I highly doubt he would.
Okay, so hold on, Tom. If somebody get on the internet and you never met them in life and they say they're gonna do that, if you get really you that stupid that you're gonna listen and do that, make a fool of yourself.
So you're saying that?
No, what does that make you though?
But you're saying that because you're on the internet and no one has seen you in person.
No, not even. It's Aaron, bro. He the only person who will believe something to do that dumb for that money. Come on, bro. Stop.
I ain't gonna lie. I honestly thought
you. But you can't just say.
If I told you to do it, Tom, would you have done it?
No, but
exactly. End of discussion, bro.
No.
But you still promised him money.
I promised him money. Okay. Why haven't you never sent Kareem a donation? You be on this man's channel every day. Exactly. You niggas is broke. Come on, bro. Don't talk to me about money.
Chill.
So
my first week ever knowing Kareem jumping on it. I didn't know what StreamYard, none of this. He was trying to get his thing to extend for 2 hours, 3 hours. I sent him that Cash App before he even finished the sentence. I said it was 20 people. It was like 10 people in the lobby. I'm like, everybody send 20.
What I said was
I said everybody send 20. Cat got niggas tongue. Niggas ain't send $1. I was the only Cash App there. Didn't even know Kareem from a hole in the wall. Let's take facts. Co-sign that, Kareem.
I never say you don't. All I said was you promised somebody $100 to do something.
Okay, bro.
See,
I promise.
It was this guy. This dude gave Aaron money. He told Aaron. So I hear what you're saying, but when you saying about because somebody on the internet, how you gonna believe him? I forgot the guy's name. He told Aaron to do something, and Aaron did it, and he sent Aaron the money. Remember, Tom? This about 2 weeks ago.
I don't think I was there.
So he basically paid Aaron to make a fool out of himself. It had nothing to do with it.
I forgot what it was, but ask Aaron. Aaron said, "Oh shit, he sent the money." He said, "Thank you."
So you and elders, discussion had to do with a bet. It had to do with a bet, a wager. This is not a bet. This is me saying I'm gonna give somebody money to keep making a fool out of himself. You got to put shit in the right context. These people don't know me. You making me out just like with the Iman Shumpin in the argument. Elder came on, he agreed with me. You kicked me off. Like, come on, bro.
No, I ain't kick you off. I said no, don't say I kick you off. I told you when me and you supposed to do it. I told people, I said, yo, how I'm gonna do it? It's just gonna be just me and Loyalty gonna do it. I don't want 2 or 3 people. And I said,
so how do you keep Elder on when he's not even a regular in our chat and it was me and your discussion?
No, because I told you I didn't want to debate with you no more because you said what you did yesterday. And I said it's nothing I could say gonna make you got your
Elder said everything I was telling you for the whole week, and you've been discrediting me on your videos the whole week. He pretty much agreed, he said everything I was saying.
I ain't agree. He agreed, but
I said he did.
He's saying, but see, I don't know if he said he's an agent. He looking at it. He's still not getting what I'm saying. What I'm saying is how it was formed. He's saying it's behind the scenes stuff people don't know about draft being rigs and stuff like that, and y'all don't understand. It's a lot. Let's say if that is true, I'm going by what we see. We saw.
Okay.
Who did it before LeBron got to get in a free agency? Said do this. Like he said, nobody did it that way. He said that. He said nobody did it like that.
Why was it? Because this is important to know. Why was it done that way, Kareem?
Huh?
Why was it done that way?
While LeBron did what? Because he wanted to win
Yeah,
the championship.
why was that move made like that?
He wanted to win a championship.
No, that wasn't the reason.
What was his reason?
He was in Cleveland, and he was in Cleveland because I'm about to break you down. And they never bought him no help. He could do no more. He did the thing versus Boston, all that. So let me tell you this: if LeBron would have went to San Antonio that year, out of a trade, let's say they would have traded him, or just went to San Antonio forming a super team, would y'all say he formed the super team then, or joined the super team? What would have been the narrative?
People asking for my Cash App now. Everybody want the Cash App now.
Yeah, these people should be donating. You give a lot of content. You consistent. We've been saying that though, Kareem. I've been saying that. That's why I just sent you that without even asking.
Let me ask you this:
time is money. You get these people your time.
Why you said Aaron and Goat Mike? Because you.
Oh, you really got offended by them jokes, Kareem?
No,
we done been on this, and you heard my voice joking on you, and with the panel.
I know you joke. No. Reason why I got it because I'm like, I know he ain't doing this because he don't believe me. I mean, we got a difference of opinions. Like
it wasn't a difference of opinion because the way I'm looking at it as you let Elder get on and say everything I wanted to say, and you listened to him. You didn't want to listen to me. That was the only difference. And I understand it because Elder is a popular YouTuber. He got a platform, all that. It was a different respect factor.
I'm being honest. I didn't know he had he got a platform. I did that because I clearly said I'm not going because your mind is made up. Nothing I said it was going to get to you.
That's but Kareem, I'm not. Go ahead. I'm not trying to have my mind made up or either be right or wrong. I'm giving you the situation in a totality.
I don't got a super chat. I don't know what that is. But one thing about me, I would never flip on you or anybody, Tom, or anybody who's been rocking me from day one for nobody.
You just was on your video saying loyalty got my best interest. He want me to win.
I said that. I said you.
So now you saying I'm flipping on you?
No, I said I will never flip on you or Tom or anybody.
Oh yeah.
Who been rocking with me. I said only reason I didn't want to debate with you because I said once I saw that I said I can't win loyalty. I said I couldn't win with you because your mind is made up.
But this the thing, Kareem. That's hard to say when you just let Elder talk for hours and it was our debate about the same topic. It makes no sense.
But he seemed more open-minded. See, that's the difference.
No, hell no. He talked the whole time.
No, it's not about talking. It's nothing I would say. You, like I said, when I saw you,
even the points he made, Kareem, was way far out. Talk about rigging the league. I wasn't even going with hypotheticals and shit like that. I was giving you facts about what was going on. I didn't even get into none of that. I'm just asking you basic questions. I had two things. I had two things, Kareem. I said Shaq is on record in an interview with Kobe saying we wouldn't form the super team with the Gary Payton and all them. So in my mind, I'm saying guys was already thinking super team, and that agenda and that blueprint had to be out there already in the minds of superstars. And they went to the championship, so it obviously benefited them. You can't say LeBron started that narrative or it started with him, or I understand what you're saying. He did it a different way, but Durant did it a different way. This person did it a different way. But then Elder broke you down as far as like trades. They forced trades too. Yeah.
I was just saying the start of it. And I was just saying start of it. And another difference was, right, you saying with Elder came on, he said, I'm a Laker fan.
No, Elder came on and his first word was, I agree with loyalty.
Yeah,
he said I agree with loyalty, and y'all went in a debate.
No, he said he's a Laker fan. So now automatically I'm like, okay, he's not one-sided. He's not just on LeBron. It's different.
See, that's another lie. His first words wasn't I agree with loyalty. That wasn't his first words.
He said I agree with loyalty. He said he's a Laker fan. He said he's a Laker fan. He said I like the Lakers. He said I agree with loyalty. I like the Lakers. So now it's like when I know somebody like, okay, if somebody's strictly with LeBron.
No, right? I'm not strictly with LeBron. I actually know the game.
You know the thing with you loyalty, I'm be honest. And I said this I don't know if you heard. I said, I don't understand when guys like Loyalty who know what get me mad. I'm gonna tell you, it's two kinds of people will get me mad. If it's a guy that know the game, like I feel you know the game, and you see nothing wrong. LeBron's like perfect. I'm like, how? Like, come on.
How do you get that narrative though from what I'm saying? That I see nothing wrong with LeBron.
I know you everything always Guns and Roses with him. And I'm like, some stuff
I'm
we
just,
talk about you defend
but
him.
hold on, Kareem, him making that move don't make him wrong or right.
I'm not talking about
that's
the move.
Not even the
I'm
argument.
just saying, I'm not saying just the move. I'm saying even when we did live stream during the games, I'm not even talking about the moves. I never said that because I don't like to get in the back and forth. I see like you and most, and I'm like, how can like somebody know about like right now? I would never sit there and make it like Kobe don't got no flaws or he never did anything. Like most guys now, but guys don't know about like basketballs. I ain't calling no names.
But Kareem, as a man and a basketball savant, you have to keep it 100 but with yourself. They don't bring up Kobe or Mike flaws. Kobe had way more flaws than LeBron. They talk about LeBron quitting in Miami. They don't talk about Kobe quitting in Phoenix. They talk about a lot of stuff.
Kareem, my fault, bro. Kareem, look at Baller's Life comment, bro, and get that changed so you can get super chats. He told you how to do it.
All right, Baller's Life said, Kareem, go to studios and click the dollar icon on the left of the screen. I think I have to do it from the computer from here. But damn, I got some cash apps because of my boy Loyalty put people on blast.
Nah, I didn't do that. I don't help you out. I renege. I ass bet.
Hey, Kareem, whenever you get a chance, do what Baller's Life said do, man. So you can start getting super chats.
I'm trying to do. I don't know. Do I have to link my account to it?
No, super chat goes to your YouTube, I think.
Yo.
Oh, go to YouTube?
Yeah. It deposits money into your YouTube account.
GTM, I appreciate GTM for the donation. GTM.
You said, Tom, he gotta go to the actual YouTube app to enable it.
I don't know how to do it, but I'm just Balls Life said you have to go to like YouTube Studio or something like
that. I'm on YouTube Studio now.
Wait, who's paying?
I probably have to wait till I go on the computer.
Oh no, you gotta download it.
You a hoe, Tom? Tom, you a hoe. Tom, you a hoe. You don't know what the fuck you a hoe, Tom. Tom, you a hoe. Pussy bitch. Tom, I expect the shit.
Wow.
What?
And I'm on record. Tom brings no value to the chat when it comes to talking basketball. So I don't know how they say I'm biased when it comes to LeBron.
He said YouTube take about 30% of your super chat. I don't really know.
Hey, it's better than $0.
Yeah.
Nah, but super chat's like $5 for like 1 cent for it. So only like the really big channel uses that.
Nah, don't try to discourage the man. He can still get donations.
Yeah, but it's better if someone donates to your cash app. Like nobody takes 30%. Nope.
I just do that, bro. Whenever you get a chance, man.
He said the dollar.
You just gotta drop your cash app in the comments. And Kareem, I know what type of dude you is. You don't need dude. You from New York. You don't want to come off like you begging for money. But at the end of the day, time is money, bro. You giving people your time. People look forward to this. So, that got to equate to something. You feel me?
But you know what's funny you said that? Because somebody else said that. It's funny. They said the exact same words. They said, you not playing the YouTube game. They said, because, like, period, with a lot of stuff. They said, like, with a lot of stuff, I'm not doing nothing, a lot of stuff right that I'm not doing. They said a lot of people.
Yeah, you learning. You going to get it.
They tell me, they said time is money. Same thing you said. They said that.
It makes sense, man. You autistic. You got the brain of Goat, Mike, and Aaron, man.
Why you keep bringing those
Yo,
two
he
guys
was
up,
in his
man? Why?
feelings about that.
I gonna lie, I was.
Yo, if you call anybody go Michael Aaron, they're gonna be in their feelings, man. Come on.
I thought he was
man.
saying it because he didn't agree with me. Now, just on jokes, it's not an issue. But I'm like,
Nah, I
man,
was
he
trying to get you to send that link.
I was gonna send the link after he finished, and the thing because Texas wanted to go with you. Because
I was ready for Texas. He would have lost too.
Texas, I think he's on here.
Texas
he
would
was
have
on
lost,
earlier.
man.
I don't think he's on anymore.
I'm trying to go to Baller's Life, the part where he said how to do it. He said something about trying to see. I'm trying to Baller's Life. You said by a dollar sign somewhere. SD Hydro was good, bro. Felicia was good.
So what's gonna happen tonight, Tom, in the game, man, versus Memphis?
I don't know. I don't got television doesn't cover the game for me, so. But they
Don't you got the website?
They just came off a back-to-back, so I don't expect anything. They just.
You think they could get away with him playing a 5-all game versus Memphis?
Who, LeBron?
Yeah.
Probably not. They got Steven Adams, so I mean, they also got what's his name, Jaren Jackson, big ass dudes. I mean,
yeah, they not out rebounding them.
Yeah, not looking. The Rockets is a pretty small team, so I mean,
yeah.
You think they're gonna start him at center?
Yeah, I mean, if it ain't broke,
you start him at center?
No, and that's the thing. You gotta, with the way the Lakers is depleted now, you gotta change shit up game to game according to who you playing. You can't get stuck in, you know what I mean? Because you just showing your eggs. If that don't work, now you gotta bail and do something else. I think they just making desperate decisions.
Let me see if the starting lineup is out.
Ain't no way DeAndre and Dwight can't buy. Even in the game versus Houston, I felt they could have came in for 2-3 minutes at a time. You know what I mean?
I said that too. I think I think this is getting out of hand. Like they really not using them guys at all. You killing their confidence.
See, and Kareem,
guy now.
Dudes thought I was clowning when I was saying that in your other live. Like they go from playing to not playing for 7 games or at all. This is weird, bro. I've been saying that. I've never seen no other team do this ever.
Hey, hopefully we start Malik Monk again. I like him over THT right now, especially.
If you watch Shannon Sharp and Skip today, it was actually a good take. They said something important. They said it don't matter how many points we score. If Westbrook turn it over and we can't get stops, that depletes all the points we put up. He was like, yo, I looked up. It's 2 minutes left. It's a 1-point lead. So it ain't even about Monk or how many points.
THT has a lot of turnovers too, though.
Yeah, but we got 24 from Melo, 20 from Monk, 20 from LeBron, 20 from Westbrook. It's supposed to be a blowout, bro. That ain't supposed to be no close game.
Well, we
can't do that consistently.
Houston was hitting a lot of. We said.
Hold on, 1 second.
They definitely was hitting a lot of big shots.
Banks asked when go do the financial thing. What days you wanna? Cause I definitely want to do that a day. Cause he just asked you when you're gonna do the financial thing. Cause he want to do some investment banks. He from Detroit. That's my boy.
Me, I'm gonna come on. I'm gonna show my face that day, get a haircut and all that, and really, you know what I mean?
So
that's what I do.
I want to at least try to do it like once a week. I tell you.
You pick the days. You pick the days.
All right. Cause I want to do a day when the Lakers not. I want to try to be consistent with it. I don't want to just do big rant. I want to have it like a thing.
So you got to find the day that the Lakers don't play, or whatever.
But then it could be. What if I say Thursday? And then I want to have it like a thing where we doing this and people know that.
Yeah, they expect it.
Because I don't want. I want them to expect it. And people.
And I'm gonna start out like a baby. I'm gonna start out like elementary, like grade school learning. Like, so you're going to be able to understand everything, how to do everything from the first step and on.
I don't know if you want to do it. Like, how you tell me how your
I wish we could do it to whereas I can share my screen and do all that, but it don't matter. It don't matter. I can explain it.
to do some like financial thing. Like I just ask quick. I don't really know much about it myself, so I'll be more in class too. But he and a couple people did ask me before because Banks about to get married and he want to put himself in position for his family. He just had a baby, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he wants it, and he ready to do some investments and learn. See you later. Or he also did some investments, and I want to learn too. So anybody?
Yeah, that's gonna bring a whole dimension to your channel because that's the hot thing right now. Crypto, all that NFTs. Yeah.
Yeah. So and I promote it. Tell me a day. Even if the Lakers do play, maybe we could go around the time. I don't know because damn.
You pick the time and date, and I'm gonna make myself.
They not gonna want to.
You pick the evening. I'm gonna make myself available, bro.
I'm gonna look at the Lakers. You know what we could do? I'm gonna look at their schedule. When we get up, I'm gonna look at their schedule and then hit you up and give the dates like on he said he want conversations about marriage also. He said it helped him out. Yeah, definitely. Him and
it's crazy that you saying that because I was just listening to an interview with Stephen A. Smith. He has a segment on his show called The Love Doctor. You heard about that?
No.
And he stole it. He stole it from Martin. Martin is like his favorite show. In this episode, Martin was like a radio analyst, and he was giving people advice over the radio about like marriage and relationships and stuff. And Stephen A. adopted that segment into his like show that he got, that one show on ESPN. And that segment is called The Love Doctor. And he said he gets so many calls during that, like he can't even talk sports that take up the whole show. So that's a big topic. Yeah.
People asking Stephen A. Smith for love advice?
Yeah, like marriage and all that. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Tom, once you got a platform, bro, you can sell anything. Like people, if you popular fame, people will take any advice. That's the type of world.
I would not call Stephen A. Smith for any advice.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wouldn't.
No, I'm not saying us, but
so
I know.
So the financial thing, what you want to go like? I want to be real structured. If we gonna say an hour, we're gonna stick to an hour, and then next week, because it got to be like a curriculum, not just what I'm saying. Or
so we can start with the basics. We can start with the basics, like the platform, like platform basics. Me breaking down all the platforms, user friendly, pros and cons of both. You know what I mean? Of all of them. I could
because it's more because I really I don't know what you want to do, an hour, half hour, because I don't want to say 2.
It don't matter.
Because they have to be where then we come back next week. You give a teacher something.
I'm gonna tell you this though, regardless of how long it is. I'm gonna tell you this. Regardless of how long it is, people gonna be wanting more every time. It's gonna be hard to end. You feel me?
No, but the thing is, I hear what you're saying, but I think the way to learn, you don't cramp everything.
Oh yeah, teach them enough to where they can retain it. You're right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait till next week. We're gonna have to learn because I know how I learn. If we do 2 hours, it's gonna be a waste of time for me. A whole bunch of stuff. It's like you're cramping it. Where it's like, okay, cool, and we leave, and then take some notes, and then I got all next week to really kind of boom on this, and then we come to the next one. I think we got to do it the right way. You see what I'm saying? And then we could do the relationship thing, family, the next hour. We could do 2 hours. We could do because we got a lot of people married here. People looking for this. Like he said this, because at the end of the day, we do got to build the village because this having like it seems cool. All like everybody having 1 million girls and kids that's all over the place. I do want to try like build some type of community, like amongst your family, your cousins, your aunt, where people can, like he said, he said, yeah, my 5-month-old son, daughter 3, yeah. People wanna get it because it's not easy. You've been married
Yeah,
for, you said,
people need life advice and structure, and
exactly.
it's
So
a
we could do
self
that.
help.
The next
Yeah.
self-help. So we could do that, have like a forum, 10 people share, their opinions. We could do that the second hour.
Yeah.
So I
You
that
just
could,
let me know. I'll send you my syllabus. I'll get your number off Instagram. I hit you up, and I'll text you like some my bulletin points and all that, and we go from there. I pretty much got
because
my spiel and everything down because I do this, Kareem, like every day.
yeah.
I got
So
over
yeah,
270 students. Yeah.
to learn how to share screen. Yeah, I'm gonna try, Big Albert. I'm definitely gonna try to do that. Like I'm still learning. I just that I got so much shit and I don't never get a chance
See,
to.
the way I do it is I'll get everybody. I'll send out a Zoom link. Through I got the unlimited Zoom. I pay for the unlimited Zoom. It's a write off through my business, so it's just a business expense. So I can pay the $140, $150 a year. Because it gets written right off. So I got that, and I'll send the link out, and everybody join, and then I could share screen, and I'm the host, and then do my whole like presentation on there, and y'all can follow through and see my screen. And I can
Uh,
also get so user friendly to where I can hook my iPhone up and actually go through the apps and break down the stuff in the apps as well. Because that's more hands
um,
on. So yeah,
V-Town Boxing said make sure you read the comments because they gonna have questions too. Because a
yeah,
lot of times you said you don't read comments, but they gonna want you to read comments.
yeah.
So
That's
this way,
why if we got multiple people on, you got moderators. You got one person doing the presentation. You got somebody looking at the comments. You might say loyalty. Hold up, this person said this. You know what I mean? Stop me up, and you can read it, and I could always answer the question on the spot because I know
all
my
right.
shit.
So yeah, because how I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna look at the Lakers schedule, and then I'm got to connect because I got to go on your time because you
Yeah,
basically because I don't know much about this.
I'm ready. I'm ready every evening. You let me know.
And I'm gonna and then we do the relationship thing, hour number 2. So
Mm-hmm.
guys, if we on here and he had to cut it at I understand, like you said, gonna be more, but the key is us learning, because
Yeah,
us just want more and then it lose afterwards, defeat the purpose. So I
Eh,
think I'll be good this way because
yeah,
it's an ongoing thing. It's not going to be no one day and that's it. So
yeah.
this way in
No.
that week, we
Yo, too, Kareem. If anybody here do sports betting or just y'all all in the sports, y'all know players, get in the NFTs, man. Get on NBA Top Shot. They already backed by the NBA. NBA put millions behind it. It's a digital thing, you could own. A digital utility you could own. Say if like y'all understand already too, the whole ideology and use case behind this. Y'all already understand. Say if you get like a THT digital moment. It might be of him catching a dunk or something in the playoffs. It might cost you $100. Say if you get in the beginning of the season and makes the All-Star game, that digital moment now has more value. It might be worth 1,700. You bought it for 100. So these like you could go on the sites, buy different, and sell. You could buy low, sell high, just like the stock market. It's just NBA Top Shot digital moments. I think
you
that's the most user friendly that y'all will understand if y'all into sports. But look into NFTs. Everybody talking about it now. But on Kareem podcast,
yeah,
I've been telling people to get on that.
that's what
You
Big
know.
Albert said. He know about that. I'm gonna ask I
Mm-hmm.
asked most far as the panel because he married, because
Yeah.
that's what Banks just said get most. I asked him Banks when he come on later. I asked him like I don't know if he know about what loyalty for is the thing, but I know he know
Yeah.
like marriage and things. So
Mm-hmm.
we could I like I said I want this panel to be the learn thing. Tom, I want you involved. Tom, even if you listen and learn. Tom, because I know because last time y'all wasn't interested in. I know you're interested in the you going to school, Tom. So I think this should be and you young. You should really be
And
into this.
Tom is Asian. He don't understand how
Yeah,
unique he is. And people don't understand relationships like, you probably have the rights, and you could go into different places that we can't. And I know people who go to China and go like to different places to get the bundles for the low. You might could be a plug to somebody who buy, like, so you never know how to leverage your relationship, bro. You may have access to something because of who you are and your race and ethnicity, and don't even know it. So
exactly. So people that's here, please. I know this is a basketball channel because y'all be killing me. Like, yo, y'all be talking about. I'm gonna dedicate a day, and I hope y'all still support that too. We're gonna do 1 day a week, 2 hours. The relationship thing might go a little over. I already know how that may be because that's like, but the investment for my personal thing, I'm going by how I like to learn. I think an hour because I want to be able to get it and understand it and take my notes. And I don't want to be cramped with a bunch of stuff, man. I'm just everywhere and I don't get it. You know what I mean? So this way I want this channel to be like we're a family and we learn. At the end of the day, we all want to have some type of financial freedom. He said we like basketball, NFTs. He could probably get into that a little more. Or you know what I'm saying? I just want everybody to put themselves in the best situation because it's getting hard out here. You know what I'm saying? People can't even live in New York City because it's so expensive. Everybody got to move down south or move now. You know the new thing in New York City a lot now. A lot of people moving with each other, like moving with their moms, and it's not like how it used to be. People back up with each other again. I'm like, damn. People, it's hard. That rent, especially in Harlem, like the rent is ridiculous.
Anybody who in the real estate and all that too is something called Decentraland. Y'all hear the metaverse? That's Facebook new name. It's a whole virtual place where you can buy land and own land in the digital world, like how people do real estate in the real world. Yeah, and it's going to be worth lots of money.
NFT here, because sometimes people say stuff, people write it wrong because the guy
gave type it where
on a thing for people to see the for the basketball.
Type it in the regular chat. I can't type it. Private chat I could type, but not in the comments.
I saw you when you was talking about me. That was in over.
Yeah, metaverse is scary. If you watch the new Matrix, they talk all about that. It's a lot of symbology in the new Matrix in regards to the metaverse.
How you was talking about me on a thing and you can't write it?
Huh? No, I wasn't on the panel.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Oh, I got you.
I could go in chat, but it says either comment and then there ain't nothing there to type in this private chat. That's it. It's non-fungible token. That's what NFT stands for. I'll give you another example. Like, let's say if
I'm gonna type it in.
Let's say if Gucci came out with an NFT, right? And you know how everybody like getting Gucci like exclusive before it come out. Gucci could create an NFT whereas they give access to exclusive people to get their merch early. That would benefit the resellers because now they could sell it on markup because they got it, maybe 2-3 weeks early. You feel what I'm saying? They will give access to their merch before everybody else. That would give the resellers room to sell that merch for higher prices if you bought their NFT. So you see how companies can leverage this thing called a non-fungible token, a digital asset to, make their value go up. It's a new phenomenon, man. Web 3.0, blockchain, get with it. Don't be left behind. And
yeah, that's good.
Y'all could go on YouTube University. Everything I'm talking about, go right on YouTube, just like y'all watch highlights and basketball games and tap into all this stuff.
He said, "What you think about the Gorilla NFT?" You see what people saying on the chat? Can you read it?
Nah, I can't even see. Hold on.
True and Real was good, bro. Let me give my shout
Yeah,
out.
that's legit. A few of my people got like them animals, them little. I didn't buy one. Them Jones was going for like $100K, shit like that.
What's going
Yeah.
for $100K?
All that stuff is legit, bro.
Raymond was good.
See you later.
Was good. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So matter of fact, I could because what's name just hit me. We're gonna be a little later, so we could watch the game. Come back. I'm gonna do the interview with him.
Oh yeah, boy, you gotta do the interview.
And I will hit you. You follow me on Instagram, Loyalty?
Yeah, it's Laker_Kareem, right?
Yeah, I could give you that probably in 15 minutes, and then
yeah, I'm about to hit you right now.
Later,
I know you're gonna be in the interview, but you'll see a message there.
When we come back later, I could give you at least a 4-week schedule.
All right, for sure.
And I want to try to. I'm gonna get somebody to try to do it where promoting like, okay, we're gonna do family, like we could get together, see what we gonna call it. Cause I want to have a name. I don't want to say talk about real estate.
The Central Land real estate is cool, but everybody start thinking about virtual real estate.
You could say, yo, we could call it, and we could give it a name.
I think it's something
of that day, like on cause I had a video chat.
FYF probably trying to get on with you.
Nah, he had dinner with his girl. He said a little later, but he just called me. I don't have video chat. Let me how it works here.
You got Android?
Yeah, I'll be.
You gotta download Duo.
I think I had it before. I ain't sure.
Yeah, that's how you could video chat people with an iPhone. My uncles and all them got Android.
Oh, he must think I got an iPhone. And I could cause like when I get off here, I'm gonna go upstairs and fuck with them for a minute, and then I'm gonna get back on. But I'm gonna hit you and I followed you back. Let me see. Did I follow you back?
No, I ain't even hit you on Instagram yet.
Oh, my boy Laker Live Sports, he said he gonna help me out too, man.
Because if I get off this, it's gonna kick me off.
Oh, okay. I definitely appreciate my boy Laker Live Sports. He got a show also. He be helping me out with the groups, the Facebook groups.
Yeah.
What's
you could definitely
already, or we not
video chat on
what's the name? Definitely hit me up because I'm hit me.
For sure. I wish I had Facebook.
Soon when I
get lit.
Oh, you on? I thought you said, hold on. What you gonna hit me?
No, I got Instagram though, but I wish I was more on Facebook.
Yeah, because I want to hit you up and give you. I want to do a 4-week schedule. Yo, Tom, you all right, Tom? Bro said this the first time I seen Tom didn't cut nobody off. They said that earlier. Tom, I hope Tom, you all right, Tom?
Yeah,
what Tom say?
No, Tom been quiet. Like Tom been different. You need to talk or something, Tom?
No, he was talking about the whole LeBron.
He ate some Americanized Chinese food.
You've been different. You've been different. Different, ain't nothing wrong with that. But different. You've been different for like the past couple of weeks. You've been quiet. Like I know, shit go on, but
he got a blow up doll.
It seemed like Tom got a lot on his mind, man. You've been different. It's like a whole nother Tom, man. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, nothing bad.
You gotta tell us what you're going through, man.
Yeah, if you need to hit me privately, whatever. Cause Tom, I'm like, hold up, I forgot Tom was here. Bro said, damn, Tom ain't cut nobody off.
Yeah, Tom had people in the chat asking where he was at the other day.
Yeah, Tom's like different, man. Tom, you
they
all right,
was like,
man?
where Tom at?
Yeah, I know you ready for the interview, but he just hit me. I'm gonna I'm trying to call him back, but he said a little bit later. He says, "Girl, still got him out."
As bad as your takes be, Tom, you still people like your character, man.
Yeah, people like Tom
Like
character,
you as a
man.
character, yeah.
I don't know what is that supposed to mean. I don't know. What is it?
You need me to break it down for you?
No, I'm good.
You smart enough.
No, I don't have a migraine. Oh my god. What?
You ever made a basketball team, Tom?
Here we go again. Have you ever played for anything other than JUCO? Have you?
Yeah.
JUCO. I never played JUCO.
I play high school.
High school is even lower than JUCO. What are you trying?
Yeah, you have to play high school ball before you get to college, though. I never played pro. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah, but
But
yeah,
I would kill Go Mike in the game. I saw his videos. That dude is horrible,
Please
bro.
don't. Please go.
Eric was good.
I highly doubt Go might play basketball.
Look at his videos.
So SD
I
say he
don't
respect
know,
you,
man.
Tom. SD say he respect you, Tom.
You never seen Go Mike basketball videos?
Nah, I there's one time I tried to find it, but I think he deleted after like people called him out.
I never seen his videos. He don't got no game.
Yeah, apparently he posts some videos of him playing basketball.
Yo, so put y'all notifications on because I'm gonna come back and Loyalty, hit me soon you get off on if I could hit you back and give you the schedule. And this way when we come back later, I could give everybody the schedule when we could do this. Because people want to be able to handle this right here. So we could start this off, and I don't want to rush you, but I want you to have your stuff, and I want to think of a name where every week we come do this, we do it, and have like it's gonna be dope. I think it's gonna be dope. I like stuff like this. So hit me up, man. Yo. Must be my internet. It look like it's wild.
Nah, Loyalty Film stepped out, I think.
Oh, but Tom, come back. Everybody come back. I'm gonna do the interview with FYF Sports.
Well, on this channel?
On this channel. I'm gonna do the interview with him.
Oh,
He's
okay.
still out to dinner. My boy Big Albert. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna he said I'm gonna be out now. Game just started. We might do it after the game. I don't know. But we're gonna do an interview. Today he's still gonna come through. So I'm gonna log off and then I'm gonna come back on later on. Thanks, Tom. Thanks everybody in the chat. Thanks, Loyalty. We'll be back later.
Whatchamacallit? The notification kind of weird recently though.
I know it's crazy. I don't know what's going on. But we're gonna come back and when I do the interview with him, he gonna bring some people over to the thing. We're gonna have a good interview. I appreciate all y'all. I'll be back by an hour or 2 hours whenever he hit me up. Peace.